Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mabel, and on my channel I film about family, relationships, beauty and lifestyle. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, welcome back. Thank you for the love. Thank you for being here. If you're new here and you're not yet subscribed, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe to my channel because here we share, we learn and we have fun. Okay, so in today's video, we'll be talking about snitching on your partner's phone. Okay, so of course I'm trying to say something, I'm trying to share what I think, but at the same time I know I'm going to rant in between because this topic is a topic that I always, I just don't, it doesn't sit well with me when I hear snitching on your partner's phone, because to me I feel like the word snitching is too um it doesn't just sound right to me. I feel like if it's my partner, if it's my husband or the wife or my fiance or fiancé, it shouldn't call snitching. Snitching is more like stealing, I guess. You should be going through your spouse's phone, going through your partner's phone, okay? So that's me personally, because first off, the Bible says for those who are married, when the two shall become one. His body is my body, his money is my money, his problems are my problems. Whatever he has physically is mine, materially we're together. So why is it that when we said all these vows that we are one, everything you have is mine, everything I have is yours, and then when it comes to cell phone, you know the case is different? I don't think it should be so, personally. This is me. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because I think I saw something online last week somewhere, like a thing on social media, and somebody posted a comment and said, that's good for her. Women, they keep looking for what is not looking for them. And I was like, where, like, where did these people hear, where did they learn these things? Like, how can you say, when I pick up my husband's phone, it doesn't matter what I picked it up for, that I'm looking for what is not looking for me, or I'm looking for trouble? It doesn't sound right to me. It doesn't sound right. Like I said, we're supposed to be one. We're supposed to be one. For those who are married, if you're dating or if you're engaged, it should be, even if you're engaged, you should have passed the point of, at least you know that, okay, because I'm engaged, I've said yes to this person, I'm going to marry them, I trust them. There's no secret. We are one, we're working towards being one. You've already agreed in your heart, so why should there be something you're hiding? That's my question. And I know it could be both for the guys and for the ladies, but most of the time it has to do with the ladies, wanting to go through their partner's phones, and the guys don't want because they have something they are hiding, or they have something that is going to be looking for you that you are not looking for, however they say it. Whenever I see this kind of comments online, I'm like, what, like what's going on? Why? Personally, for me, I go through my husband's phone, okay? And if you ask me why I do that, I have reasons. First of all, we are one. We are married and we are one. His problems are my problems. So why won't his phone be my phone? If my problems are his problems, why, let there be no, let us not pick and choose. You know what I mean? Let us not pick and choose. Everything should be, let's be fair and even. When you're with somebody, you're married to them, or when you're planning, you're making plans to marry them, or you're dating them. I'm not saying if you just meet somebody today, you should just pick their phone and start going through it. No, there has to be understanding, there has to be respect. You know what I mean? So if it comes to dating or engaged couples or married couples, you know what I mean, there should be a level of communication and trust. You know what I mean? So me saying I go through my husband's phone, you know nobody should tell, don't post anything that and say, what do you look for? I will tell you what I'm looking for on this phone. I'll tell you right now. So for me personally, number one is, I just naturally like to do it. I love to do it. It doesn't matter. I'm not looking for anything. I just want to pick up your phone and just be free. I want to be free to just pick up my husband's phone and just go through it or whatever it is. You know what I mean? So basically, I just like to do it. You can say that I like gossip, but I just like to do it personally. And another thing for me is that I always tell Chris that he's not a great communicator. Unlike me, like I'm the one person who, when I go to work and something happens, I tell him. When I speak to somebody and I hear something, I tell him. Even when I speak to my family and they tell me about something, I like to gist him. I dash him gist, dash, 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 dash. I'm a great communicator. I'm a very great. I give credit. I even he would say the same thing, but he, on the other hand, he's not a great communicator. Doesn't mean he's not good, but he's not great. He's not one that something happens to. He feels like sometimes, oh, that doesn't. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. So it doesn't. You know what I mean? Every deal is a big deal to me. I want to know, small or big. So he's not a great communicator. So for me, when I go through his phone, it's more like catching up on his daily activities, or how I don't know however often I go. I don't go. I won't say I have the time to go through it every day, but at least when I pick it up, I should be free enough to go through it without him, having heart attack or feeling uneasy. You know what I mean? So when I go through his phone, I kind of catch up. I see like a random number that I don't know. I'm like, oh, who is this person? And he's able to explain to me. Oh, like all of a sudden I was like, oh, this person called you. What was it about? You tell me. You know what I mean? It's just for communication. Like I want to go through, because he, like I'm saying personally, Chris is not. There was a time where a close family member of ours was involved in something, happened to the person, and for like a few days I didn't know. So when I picked up his phone and I was going through their chats, or going through his chats, I was like, what happened to this person, da 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 da. And he's like, oh, I didn't tell you. I'm like, no, you didn't tell me. He's like, oh my god, it skipped my mind. So he told me what happened. I was like, wow, you see why you need to tell me what's going on. Like, me, I'm a social media person. Something terrible happened to somebody, I'm supposed to check up on them because it's family. And they're posting things on my WhatsApp and on Instagram. I'm just everywhere. And I haven't checked on this person. And this person might not understand that I didn't know. So, and we're humans. The person might be feeling like I don't care, or. So when I found out eventually, of course, I called and checked up on them and I explained to them. Of course, the person, they know. So I explained to them, and of course they understood, and I apologized and then checked up on them. So those are the kind of things I said. I'm like, Chris is not a great communicator, so I do it to catch up and know. But whatever reason it is, I feel like it should be okay for you to go through your spouse's phone, for you to go through your partner's phone. If you're engaged, go through it. There should be nothing to hide. When you are married to somebody, or when you're planning to marry them, you should be open. The person should be trustworthy. There should be no secrets. What I'm saying. This phone thing, for me, like I said, it serves as a form of communication. You have verbal, you have non-verbal. Sometimes, like I said, it has to do with understanding. Like there were times, I guess, like when we first started, of course, Chris, he didn't really mind me, not like he didn't really mind me going through his phone. He just didn't like the fact that whenever I went through it, I had to ask him, oh, who is this person? Oh, what did they call for? Oh, what da 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 da. So, but as along as we've, so far so good, he doesn't have a problem with me asking, because he understands that I don't ask out of just, I ask out of from a place of concern, good concern. You know what I mean? So just just that alone. So I just feel like, what are you hiding? I've told you why I do things I used to do. I've told you that, yeah, there were times where, my husband, because you guys, you get to find out eventually, because when I say these things, you'll be like, well, you guys dated. Why didn't you do all these things and make sure it was okay when you were dating? For my case, it's different, because my husband and I, we had long distance relationship before we got married. I mean, like international distance, different countries, not just different states. So our case is a little bit different, because when we finally got married and started living together, we kind of started knowing ourselves in a different way. So let's save that topic for a different day. So that's why I said initially it was a big deal, you know what I mean? But eventually it's not a big deal anymore. Like, he's okay with it, and he has to answer the question, because you want peace. Anyways, that's just rant. That side is rant. But what I mean is, on a very serious note, I think that there should not be a problem if you pick up your spouse's phone. If you pick up their phone and they start acting uneasy, they are having high blood pressure and all that, you have to ask yourself, what are they hiding? Don't come and tell me you are looking for what is not looking for me. What is that? I want to look for it. If it's not looking for me, I am looking for it. So I don't think it should be a big deal. Basically, it should not be a big deal. It makes me, sometimes it makes me angry when people say things like, what are you looking for in your husband's phone? Why should he have something in that phone that should be trouble? You know what I mean? There should be nothing. I've had a conversation with somebody too where they say, oh, what if he deletes the thing before he gives you the phone? What if? I'm like, well, no problem. Oh. If you delete it before you give it to me, fine. First of all, it's extra stress, extra work for yourself. Second, it's between you and God. God is the one who sees and knows the heart. So if you delete things before I pick up your phone, no problem. You know one thing? One day, monkey go market, go return. Aka gakparaya. Where did that come from? I don't know. But one day, what I mean is, one day, every day is for the thief, one day is for the owner. You can keep deleting stuff and think that your partner wouldn't see it and all that. One day you will forget. I'm telling you, you will forget to delete that one that will be a problem. Let's not also say that just let sleep in bed lie. No, wake the bed up. Wake that bed up. They don't have to sleep. That's me personally, because there have been times where I feel like I had ignored or overlooked things, me personally, that I felt like if maybe I had known when it happened, or I had known in time, those things would have been prevented. You know what I mean? It would have been avoided. But when I finally find out, I'm like, oh my God. So I personally, like, don't overlook things. Don't let the bed sleep. Wake them up. Wake the bed up, so that they will know that it's morning, so they need to wake up. I'm crazy. But yeah, basically what I'm trying to say is this. If you're married to somebody, or if you're dating somebody, if you're engaged to somebody, they shouldn't have a problem with you going through their phones. If they have a problem with you, you have to, especially if you're not married, talk about it. Ask them why. Find out what they're hiding. If they still insist that you cannot go through my phone, well, you have to tell yourself, are you okay with it? If you're okay with it, then fine, go through with the relationship or the marriage. If you're not okay with it and you guys are not married, if you accept it when you are not married, be ready to accept it when you are married, because nobody changes. If you get married the way they are, they're not going to change. When you get married, marriage doesn't make people get better. It brings the best out of everybody, as in the best. So, if you cannot handle it, don't go into it. If you can handle it, good and fine. But I'll tell you, talk about it. Make sure you find a solution. You find a compromise. I guess that's the word, compromise. And if you're the one who likes to, like me, who likes to go through your partner's phone, also know that they too have the right and should not ask your permission or whatever when they go through yours. We have to be even here. You have to be fair. What is good for the goose is good for the So that's what I'm saying. So it's, to me, going through my partner's phone should not be a big deal. Going through the phone is a means of communication. It should just be, I should just pick up your phone and feel free to go through it. I should pick up your phone and feel free to make a call, with your phone or whatever. So, if you say, I don't like that, like, you all, this is not what marriage is supposed to be. Marriage is supposed to be sweet, relationships are supposed to be fun, it's supposed to be stress-free, it's supposed to be trustworthy. You're supposed to be with a trustworthy person. It should be, just all these nice things. And I say these things because I'm the one who, I love great relationships. I love wonderful relationships. I admire the ones I know, and I work towards having one like that people will admire, that I can proudly teach or talk about something. I won't come here and say things and I'm not doing them. You know what I mean? So everybody's a work in progress. At the same time, let us work towards making our lives fun, making our relationship stress-free. That's the point of all these things. So I don't know if I've ranted, or if I have said my mind, or if I had just spoken or thought or shared, but however it came to you, receive it. Receive it. But what I'm saying is, don't let sleeping dog lie. Wake them up. Don't let sleeping dog lie. Yeah, don't let it. Wake it up. Wake the dog up. Wake hush puppy up. Anyways, thank you for staying here and just enjoying my rant and enjoying my whatever it's called. If you have a suggestion, or if you feel like there's something I said that is not right, leave your comment down there. Leave your comment. If you think you have a suggestion, a better way to handle these things, leave your comment. And if you are with me, leave your comments and let us continue to ride together. Anyway, it brings me to the end of this video. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, leave your comments. Please like and leave comments, subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you.